Get ready. Hi, everyone. Are we live? Are you able to hear us? Ah, we're still working out the kinks. Hi, everyone. Back in the booth here. Astro, my goodness. My brain. That's why I need it to be recorded. That's why the live. You got me. AAPM 2023, booth 300, Sound Imaging. We are here now with Mr. Brian Pellegrini, an out of the gray frequent flyer, honestly, at this point.
Yeah. 3P.
I know, a 3P, right? This is the trifecta. Joining us to chat about all things Aspekt Solutions and how things are going. How's the show going so far?
It's been great. We've had lots of good visits with people at the booth and getting around and seeing all the different technology vendors. So it's always a good time.
Yes, it's been a busy show. It's been so nice to see everybody.
Yes.
And have folks coming around to say hi. So if you're in the area, if you're in Houston and you're at the exhibit hall, booth 300, and what's your booth? Do you know your booth number? You're right in front of the door.
404, I think.
He's right in the front door. So pop in and say hi to Aspekt, and then come by and see us too. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's new with Aspekt? How's it going?
Things have been good. I feel like the last time we talked, we had just brought the Landauer team into our business. So it's been a great 6-9 months with them. That integration has gone really well. It's amazing to have all those guys as part of the Aspekt team now. Puts us in 30 plus states and 200 folks on the team, and it's just been amazing. It's been a great start to the year.
Fabulous growth.
Yes.
That's wild. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
And then we were just up at Electa's Lunch Symposium talking about the partnership for Electa Care 360 and commissioning and other physics and dosimetry work we do through Electa. So that was great. We had a great crowd for that as well.
Yes. I can hear some of the crowds around. I haven't seen any of them, but I can hear different parts. I feel like this convention hall is one giant room. It probably is.
Yes.
With the separators, right?
Yep.
That's exciting. So how did it go?
It went well. We had Norm Leto, the head of our consulting practice. He's done over 500 commissioning jobs personally, talking about the work we did at TJU, along with Vimo, the physicist from TJU, their experience commissioning 2 machines at once over the course of about a week and a half. Yep.
2 machines.
2 machines.
A week and a half. Did they sleep?
No. They sleep in shifts. But they work 24/7, basically.
Wow.
They work
that's a
overlapping 10-hour shifts to get it all done.
Yeah. Well, for the recipients of that care, it's really quite nice to see those things come along that quickly, because it can take a long time.
It can. And so we got those 2 machines up and running very quickly. Plus TJU was able to get their residents through to watch and participate in the commissioning, which is a great experience for those residents to see not just a commissioning job, but a best-in-class commissioning job
in their facility. So it means something.
Yep.
It really does. Yeah. That's amazing. Wow! Congratulations to you and your team, and what an amazing job that was.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. What else is going on at Aspekt?
Oh, we're just trying to keep up with all the needs. You know, the market is continues to shift. Reimbursement does not look great, and so we're really just helping our clients thrive and survive and adapt to the new reality that is higher cost and lower reimbursement. It's a tough market to be in right now. So, you know, we partner with them to give them the most efficient solution we can, help them find the resources they need to deliver high quality care, but also help make sure that they're not spending any more money than they need to get there.
That's important in this market.
It is.
Yeah, that's very important. I know there's a lot of grateful souls out there when it comes to saving every dollar you can. It means something in our world, right?
Yes.
And that's a tough battle, but I'm certainly glad there's folks out there fighting for the good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be talking at Accuray's booth tomorrow about a new partnership we're forming with Accuray, similar to what we've done with Electa.
Okay.
Really helping drive clinical adoption, right? I think the era we're in now moves from commissioning as a service to really adoption services.
Right.
To really help make sure clinics don't just have a machine that's ready to treat patients, but then are actually using that technology to its fullest, whether it's a new machine, a new treatment planning system, for all the bolt-on technologies and software that go with it to help them be efficient with the machine and really using it to its highest use.
That's so important because it's super easy to get something installed, but then the true implementation in a group that takes a lot of work.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you come back to the reimbursement environment, clinics really need to get the full value that they've been promised from the vendors, the capabilities of that technology. They really need to use it to the fullest extent to make sure that they're getting what they need out of it and they're making good sound investments.
Absolutely. And you don't want to see a nice tool just sitting collecting.
That's right.
Dust.
And unfortunately, in the past, there's lots of stories of that, right? Pieces of equipment, pieces of software that were bought and never commissioned or never put into use, but you buy something that's the latest and greatest capability and you still use it the way you use that old technology and you're not really getting the value for what you pay.
To have that coaching come along.
That's right. It's our clinical experts, whether they're dosimetrists or physicists, right there at the machine or at the treatment planning system with their team, beyond that training to really help them. How do I now put this into use for my clinic? How do I build templates? How do I build standardization? How do I build a workflow that allows me to be efficient with that tool?
Yeah, right. Yeah, efficiency is imperative.
Yes.
It's key, right? Yep. The moment a clinical schedule gets behind is the moment that everything falls apart.
That's right.
Right. So you know how important that is, but building in that setting them up for success, building that in the ground level. It's really helpful. Yeah. That's awesome.
So we're excited. Yeah. So we'll be talking at Accuray's booth at 12:30 tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Stop by the Accuray booth and see us and hear a little bit more about what we're doing with Accuray.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. You guys had a major announcement last time. Every show, you're busy.
Yep. We're working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Every show. There's more coming too.
Every show. And we were talking here before we started about your residency program too.
Yes.
Still kicking up.
Yes. No, it's
kicked up. It's kicking.
That's right. We're continuing to add slots. We're excited about the class that started this year and more coming on next year. We've got more sites coming on in 2024. So we're here at the residency fair, meeting with people, make sure they know about us. What makes us a little bit unique from your typical program is we're really focused on clinical physicists. People want to get out there and work in a clinic. We're not research focused, and so we tend to focus on a little bit more on master's candidates than PhD candidates, people who want to be working in a clinic. Lots of need for research as well, but we're a little bit unique that way. It makes it a really great program.
No, undoubtedly. I've heard, rumblings of anticipation and hope for that program. We spoke just a moment ago with somebody who's very interested in applying next year. So,
yes.
And that's exciting. It's an exciting future that you're building.
Yep.
With Aspekt and your
Absolutely.
team. Fabulous. And how many, I know we've talked about this before, but for those listening, the residency spots, you have a big program.
Yeah, we should have about 6 or 7 next year, give or take, and growing from there. We're talking to people now about spots to start in 2025 to add new spots. So it takes time to put it together and get all the accreditations for each new site that we go through. But yeah, we're continuing to invest in creating more slots because that's what the market needs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, always pushing forward, and we don't want those shortages to get us.
That's right.
People in seats.
Yep.
No, we were having a chat earlier today about outreach and how important it is for our community that outreach happens at younger and younger stages. So
yes.
The wheels are cooking. If any of our listeners out there have some ideas about how to get that started, let us know.
That's right.
Outreach is the name of the game.
That's right. Increase awareness of the profession, and then make sure we've got the residency slots for people graduating from programs to get into.
That is true. Yeah, so they can move that next step.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. There's I know in the past we've had challenges with that.
That's right.
So having the seats available.
Every year there's good candidates who don't match for a residency slot that then need to wait a year to try and get into a slot, and that's just not what the profession needs. We need more talent getting into those slots, and you need to make sure that folks coming out are ready for it and capable. But today there are folks graduating from programs who are more than capable to step into residency who just aren't getting matched.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate side. But the advent of more programs, more seats, more placement.
Yep.
Will help with that.
No, it's great to see. There's definitely new residencies getting started. Several of the sites we've worked with have started their own residency programs now, which is outstanding. Because the more the better.
Absolutely, yes, for sure. More education, the more pushing the field forward, getting more people, more the merrier.
Yep.
You're right. You're spot on with that.
But we talk. I mean, what's nice about our program is because we work at multiple sites, we're always talking to new organizations about using us to fast forward them into a residency program, so that they don't have to go through the full accreditation process themselves, build up all the study guides and all the infrastructure that it takes to build it. We can really create a program and bring in a site that just adds a resident to that site without nearly the work or time it would take to stand up and make their own residency program.
That's fabulous. So for folks out there who are contemplating, want to start one, reach out to you. Maybe you guys can help kind of bolster that and give them a leg up.
Absolutely. We're talking to a number of organizations about doing exactly that right now. It would be residents employed by them, but managed through our program.
Interesting. Wow, what a partnership that is.
Yes.
It's really phenomenal. It fosters the next generation of folks coming into the clinics, and I mean that's going to be a huge advantage for the next few years.
That's right.
For sure. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for doing that work. that's amazing.
Yep. Now we just need to do it for therapists as well,
right?
Because it's the market is hurting for therapists, and unfortunately that's not my business today. But we need some more schools and some more trainees coming through those therapy programs.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Yeah, we need some students for sure, and places for them to learn.
Yes.
So yeah, it's amazing to see the growth. I can't imagine we just checked in at the last trade show, and you got an episode before spring clinical.
Yep.
We chatted right before spring, I think spring clinical.
I think so.
And then that was just a couple months ago, and then here we are, and then I can't wait to see what you guys are up to at Astro.
Yeah, 2 months away. I'm sure we'll announce.
You guys will be on a different. There'll be another announcement. I love seeing the growth and the change, and it's just really phenomenal to kind of be a spectator to that amazing effort.
Well, and being big is great, but being big gives us the ability to do things like invest in residency slots and really have a breadth of expertise across the technologies, such that we've got sites basically using anything and everything, and really can add value to the physicists and dosimetrists who work for us. They've got this amazing peer network that they can tap into.
Sure, that's cool.
Yeah, so I mean, it gives us the ability to do things that are tough to do when we were 20 people, 40 people. Now we're 200. And so it gives us some real great capabilities.
Wow, it's really phenomenal to hear, and it's so good to know, right? There is an underlying oh gosh, what's gonna happen next? But there's solutions right around the corner for our field, so that's always exciting to learn about.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for you coming over and sharing with me. I know these little minis don't do it justice, but our listeners are always excited to see a Brian Pellegrini episode come across out of the gray. So we're so grateful for all the work you're doing, and we look forward to seeing what comes next.
Awesome. I appreciate the opportunity. It's good to see you as always.
Always.
Let's have some fun at AAPM.
I mean, yes, 2 more days.
That's right.
Right, 2 more days. So if you're in the Houston area,
Yep.
do pop in to the George R. Brown Convention Center here in the exhibit hall for AAPM. We're so excited to see everybody. I've seen so many people that I haven't seen in years.
Yep.
So it's really been phenomenal. I ran into a physicist I used to work with in the clinic, Oh my gosh, I know, right? I haven't seen you in forever. So it's really been quite a fun experience, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 days for sure. Awesome. And tonight is the evening out, right? Is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow night. Okay.
That way you can stick around till Tuesday night if you want to go have some fun.
That's right. So come to Houston, and then stay till tomorrow, and then the next day through, and then the next day. Move to Houston. But I certainly appreciate it again. Thank you so much. It was a blast chatting with you. Listeners, we're still hanging out with us. We've had as always, the pleasure of Mr. Brian Pellegrini here from Aspekt Solutions joining us to share about all the amazing things that they're doing over there on their side of the exhibition hall. So pop in and say hi to Brian and his team, and then come over and say hi to us as well. So if you're not there, be sure to follow us here on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and on YouTube, so that you're always aware when we go live. And we'll be seeing you again here just shortly.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you. Let's see.